We are here on number 11 where you can see we've had some washout on the green behind us. We wanted to get a communication out to the membership via writing and video as soon as we can. We just want to communicate everything as transparently as possible. The weather's been kind of kicking us while we're down, so we had last week's rain brought about an inch in 30 to 45 minutes. We had two greens, number 11 and number 15, where some silt washed down from some of these bare areas, blew through some silt fence that we had and came across the green and deposited on our green surfaces. With greens that are at this juvenile of a stage after sprigging, the issue is it starts to contaminate that greens mix, and we spend a lot of time on the greens mix. It goes through a lot of testing to ensure proper particle size, proper percolation rates, and when you get these really fine particles that come across and deposit on those sands, it really depletes those characteristics that we try to get when we're blending those sands. So we have a lot of fines that settle in those big pore spaces, so you go from draining at 20 to 25 inches an hour down to 6. Characteristics that are not indicative of our standards or where we want our green surfaces to be. That morning we came in, we got a quick plan together with myself, LeBar, the club, Andy Staples, our architect. We immediately decided that these two greens needed to be resprigged. The area, if you can see behind me, is kind of outlined in red. So on 15 and number 11, we went through where we felt like we had solid contamination, and we outlined those areas. What we're going to do is we're going to core down 4 inches to ensure we remove all that sediment out of our greens mix, and we'll build back that 4 inches with clean greens mix. The rest of the green, to ensure continuity from a visual standpoint, from a grow-in standpoint, we'll redo the rest of it and just core that out 2 inches, and then we will resprig the entire green together. Those wheels are in motion. Greens mix is being blended. It's past test. Sprigs have been applied with our pre-plant at the farm and will be harvested this week. So we're looking to kind of get this fixed up and behind us. With these two greens, it does set us back 21 days. So, you know, the transparency comes from the fact that if everything went really, really well, we'll be very close to that opening date. But when you have, you know, what is now 51 weather days, and you have two greens that need to be resprigged, the reality is that we need to do what's right agronomically and to protect the long-term investment of our membership and what we've gone through for the past year. So, you know, if it's 2 or 3 weeks, that's what we're going to do. We're going to be steadfast in our plan. We're going to move extremely quickly and at a very high level. To mitigate these things from future rains, we just went ahead and sodded the back of 11, something we didn't really want to do, but to stop the bleeding here if any future rains come. Same thing with behind 9. 15 has been regraded and resodded up there to the right where we had some issues. So we're going to resprig these greens. We're going to mitigate that erosion issue, and those things are all going to happen this week. And the sodding, as you can see behind these greens, has already been installed to ensure we don't have any further damage. So while we understand it's not ideal, I do want to reiterate we are going to do what is right, whether it means opening up in mid-October, early October, late October. The most important thing that we do here is protect the investment long-term, and we do not give in. You know, I know that there's a lot of angst, and as we get down to the end, there's some speed bumps, and we kind of get a little stir crazy. We understand that, but we want to do what is best for the longevity of this golf course. Right now, there's a lot of unknowns. What is the weather going to do? What exactly is that date? Those are very, very difficult questions to answer, and most likely aren't going to come exactly to fruition based on what Mother Nature has in store for us over the next 70, 80 days. So be patient with us. Know that we're going to do what is right. Know that we're going to protect your investment no matter what. On just kind of a simple progress report side, some of the last little nip and tuck things like Memorial Hill, those tees are being sodded. The tee expansion by the big putting green is going to be sodded once it dries out here. So a lot of our finishing touch stuff is coming to a close. LGI, the irrigation side of the renovation, is virtually complete. They have some small things to do, but they only have about 5 or 6 guys here. LeBar is right there hand and foot with us, so we want to assure you all that they are not going to leave us. They're going to be here until the very end, no matter what happens. So we've had great conversations with Mr. LeBar and their foremans. So some tough times, but we've got a plan. We're moving quickly. And like I always tell you guys, if you got any questions or comments, give me a shout. We got a lot going on. We're going to be spread a little thin here as we redo these things, but we're going to get this thing grown in as fast as we can. And when the rain stops, we'll finish this bad boy and get it open. Thank you.